Samanan tumelang mulweni abusheni di macheroni. Salam alaikum, namaste, good day, goeiedag, ouwe masakanders. My name is Winston and welcome to my channel, Bushes Wat Boer. On this channel we discuss everything relating to small scale farming and small projects that you can do yourself, save on some money and maybe hopefully use whatever we are sharing you to start a small hustle or side hustle or a small business. And today it's part 2 and I'm gonna share with you how I'm gonna clean the yard. I'm gonna start right here where these guys were left off, and I'm gonna move right around the fence and do the outside skirts and maybe make a circle and come inside. So this is the machine that we got from Mr. Wes. You can see it still looks brand new. It's a 32 Ryobi CC. We're going to start using this, and I'm going to obviously, it's going to be like a just like I did with the ants video. So if you haven't seen that video, you can watch this video right here, and then I'm going to do a review. But remember, we are not affiliated with Ryobi. I'm just showing you what this machine can do. The same with there's actually another video that I shot for the swimming pool that I'm going to edit. So I'm going to show you what I did with the vacuum cleaner there as well. So I'll show you what I'm going to do with this. So all you have to do is, so to start this machine, all you really have to do is, there's a little bubble here. You want to press it 6 times. It actually shows you on the machine there. Press it 6 times. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want to press this up to start. You want to hold the accelerator in, and then all you do is let it rip. All I'm going to do is come closer. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to step it up. And I'm ready. So it's about half an hour later and I made good strides. I started right there just after that tank, and I moved all the way this side and until here, and I need to finish there, and I'm moving closer to the fence. The only problem is I think it's going to take me a little bit longer to get to that fence because I think I'm entering tougher terrain. As you can see, there's those bushes there have thorns on it. Yo, it's actually, I came across a couple. So I'm moving towards that fence right there, but it's gonna be a little bit tougher. I'm gonna take a break right now because there is a Zoom funeral that I need to attend. So I'll be back. So it is 2 hours later, and I can tell you that I respect the guys that do this kind of hard labor. Now, it goes quickly when you get grass like this, you know, normal grass like this. But when you are met with a bush like this tall one, we used to call it blackjacks. This is what, when we grow up, we used to call these blackjacks. These have like a thick stem, so this machine kind of struggles there. Then there's this bush right here with those thorns. You know, this like thorns that stick to you. I don't know if it's gonna focus in nicely. Let me try and there you go. I'm focusing right there on that thorn there. Let me see if I can focus on this one right here. Let me go back and go a little bit forward. It doesn't want to focus. I think it focuses on the background, but no problem. I'll take a picture of it. But this bush is thick, and Ryobi 32cc, that one small one there, that is way too small to run through a bush like this and to run through these blackjacks. So I got like a couple of meters to get to the end there, and I see my neighbor at the back is busy spray painting his car, so I'm gonna have to ask him should I stop when I get there? I don't want to get some dust on his car. I mean, I just want to, out of respect, you know, to get him to do his work. But on I go. So it's about 4 hours later, and this is now 4 hours of only working, you know, like if I count all the hours that I was actually working, and all the delays in between. So that's minus the funeral that I attended. I started just there behind that tank over there. I made my way up there, and I came till this spot here, and I think I am done for the day. So lesson that I took from this is definitely not an easy job. Like I say again, this Ryobi, it's strong enough to do the job. It's only when there's those blackjacks, like I call it, or like we call it when we grew up, and those thorny bushes that's a bit too hard, so then it eats through the string. I mean, I'm on my second string, so the machine came with string. I replaced that string because that string was finished, and I had to put another second line in, and I'm on that second line right now. So I think it's gonna get easier as we move more to the inside or inward of the area at the back, and then we'll see how it goes. But for now, I'm gonna call it quits. I still have a few things to do. So tomorrow, Sunday, I'm definitely not gonna be doing this. But yeah, another lesson that I've learned from this is do not do this when the sun is this high and that hot. It is very hot. So what I will be doing is continue on Monday. After work, I'll do 1 hour a day, and I'll see how far that takes me. So our equipment is definitely not made for this terrain, and we went and checked how can we clean out here without breaking our equipment. So we got this guy, and you know what, in the previous video I will leave a link over here for you, right over here. I will leave a link where I spoke about quotations, and the guy that quoted me 1,000 rand per 1,000 squares. Now these guys with a tracker and a slasher, they ask 1,800 rand per hectare. That is 1,800 rand per 1,000 squares. That means this guys charged me 3,600 rand to clean here at the back. So I'm gonna leave him to finish his work, because the guy's gonna bring another guy with a brush cutter that's gonna clean out at the back, and I'm gonna leave them to finish their work. And obviously once they are done, I will show you what it looks like, and then obviously talk to you more about cleaning a plot. So I have to be honest with you and say that I did not manage to continue working as I said I would, like every hour after work. Every day we had some challenges. I got sidetracked, and you know, this grass actually grew for a full year, and what it did do then is it turned out to be a bush, like a forest, you know. So you know, we tried with our lawnmower. I tried cutting, and I hit a steel pole because the grass was too long, and it actually hurt my lawnmower. So the lawnmower is now vibrating out of control, and I need to send it in to be fixed. So even with the brush cutter is still going strong, but you know, I'm gonna now need to use that brush cutter to kind of like tidy up. You can see the guys couldn't reach in there. So you know, this guy quoted me, and I have to tell you that I'm actually happy with the work that he did. I did not expect for him to do such a work that he's done right here. I honestly expected him to just use this tractor and slash the grass, and then maybe leave the grass around the trees. But he actually brought this guy with a brush cutter. He brought him along, and that guy actually cut for us. And then where he could not reach, because there's some steel stuff laying here, some wire rope, I need to just clean up here and maybe see what I'm going to do with this. So next time when I call him, or even if one day, that's just a wishful thinking right now, if we would get a tractor with a slasher, and then we can obviously clean ourselves here. So you can see what nice work this guy did. And let me tell you something, that this guy charged me 3,600 to do 2 hectare. The previous guy in the previous video, he charged 10,000 rand for 1 hectare. That's like 10,000 rand, 10,000 squares for 1 hectare. And I mean, this property is so big. I mean, there's our boundary wall going right up to that wall that the house on, is on the border, and it goes right up to that house over there. My neighbor actually turned that into a factory, so they're working, and then the fence goes down there. So this is like quite big, and then where this pole is over here, that is like smack in the middle. So from that pole to the back fence, that's 1 hectare only, and then from that pole up to the house, that's another hectare, and then it's the rest of the property in front. So what have I taken away from this is that you know, certain equipment don't work with certain terrain. You need to also get different quotes and speak to different people, because if you're gonna just take any quote that you get, you're gonna like end up spending a lot of money. And this guy is a genuine guy. We had a chat, and he mentioned that this is just something that he does on the side. He has a full-time job, and he has some kids on university, and he mentioned that, you know, if you have kids on university, you always need money, and the money that he makes from these odd jobs, that is how he pays for university, and also his kids' needs that are on university. So that's about it, guys. So that's what it takes to, you know, to clean a plot, a small holding. We call it a plot in Afrikaans. It's a small holding. So if you are thinking of getting a plot, I mean, this is the kind of things that you need to expect. Not just that, on Sunday, I'll leave a video for you on the screen. On Sunday we came home. That was just the day after, because it's Monday today. I actually didn't get the chance to give you an update, but on Sunday, after church, when we got back, we saw a monitor lizard, because there are wild birds here laying their eggs around here. You know those wild birds, the kivits, that's what they call it, the thin legs that makes noise when you come close to their nest. They lay their eggs here on the ground. And then we saw a monitor lizard, and he was busy eating the bird's eggs, and then they chased him. They actually chased him, and I'll show you. You'll see that video. So we've come to the end of the video. So what is the plan right now? So now that the place is nice and clean, we're just gonna make sure that we get all of the dirt. I mean that structure over there, we need to get a quotation to get that structure up and running. And then there's also some wooden logs over here, like big logs. We're gonna use that to if I can just go closer and show you, there's like wooden logs at the back over there, a lot of them. So we're gonna use that to build the kennels or the camps for the animals that we want to keep. All the stuff that's laying out in between, we need to sort that out, and maybe just make sure there's no stones and stuff, so when the guy comes back, or even if we get a tractor and a slasher one day, at least we know that there's no obstacles laying around. And then we also have to deal with irrigation pipes. We need to trace it because it gets its water from that tank over there, and if I open that tank, the water goes missing somewhere. So this is the next plan, so that we make sure that all our pecan nuts, you can see all the nuts, all the nut trees grow planted in rows over there. They are planted all over. You guys know my pecan nut video, so we have a lot of trees over here. at the back that needs to be watered so that we can also yield a better harvest. So those are the things that's coming. So if you like this video, give me the thumbs up. If you don't, give me the thumbs down. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section down below. If you have any tips or tricks for me, if I missed anything, if I didn't mention anything, please mention them mention it in the comment section down below. But that's it from me for now. Until next time, keep well, stay safe, and stay blessed. Away.